It appears the rats have jumped ship in a manner of speaking. These images come from a year ago in Newport News, 73rd Street and Madison Avenue. It all began with one home that was crawling with rats and no one was doing anything about it. A year later, a much different story. 10 on your side's Jason Marks has been covering this since the beginning. Jason, what happened?
Well, Tom, a year ago, as you mentioned, I stood on this very street corner. Neighbor Barry Fernandez called me about this home that was overrun with rats. So Fernandez called us back earlier this week, because he wanted us to see the big difference.
I see a huge difference.
A year ago, the home at the corner of 73rd in Madison and Newport News had been taken over.
They were huge and they were everywhere. And they were not afraid of people.
Neighbors were scared to even come outside, unlike their long-tailed visitors.
That one I seen, he was brown with a long tail. He ran all down there. I ran down that way.
Ran to get away.
I sure did.
But a year later, things have changed.
And if you juxtapose a picture of it then and now, you'd say there's no way that this was the same spot.
The house is gone and so are the rats. City officials tell 10 on your side the owner of the home was first sighted a couple months before our story. The owner had an exterminator come in and kill the rodents. We're told over the last year, the owner was cited several other times for trash and unsanitary conditions. The vacant house was condemned in October. The city was set to see the owner in court this month, but right before that, the house was torn down.
Once they started taking it down, it took them no time at all. And I'm kind of pleased with what we got now. It's a lot better than what we had.
Allowing neighbors to breathe easier.
I can smell the blossoms. I can smell the honeysuckle. That's a big difference.
The nightmare is finally over.
10 on your side made it happen. I mean, it's like I said at the time. I said I always thought it was just a logo, but I tell you what, this is what you guys did. This is the end result of your efforts, and everybody in the neighborhood is thankful to you guys for it.
And I spoke with the woman who used to live in this home earlier. She did not want to go on camera, but she did tell me she's glad everything is taken care of. I'm told that this lot could soon be put on the market. That's the latest here in Newport News. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.